Hello dear students. In today's class we will discuss answer the following in 2 or 3 sentences each of the prose, a lesson for Nakul. First one, why couldn't Nakul complete his maths problems in the test? As the paper was tough, Nakul decided to answer the tough problems first and leave the easy ones for the last 10 minutes. But he took more time than expected, so he couldn't finish 2 questions. Second one, how did Akash console him? Akash consoled Nakul by saying it was not the final examination and that he should write faster next time. He also told him to set his watch 10 minutes ahead so that he could answer all the questions. Third one, what do you mean by the phrase, don't be a wet blanket all the time? The phrase wet blanket means one who is always pessimist and sees the life from negative attitude. To this kind of person we advise don't be a wet blanket all the time, so that one should see the life with positive thoughts. Fourth one, what was the opinion of the teachers about Akash? In the opinion of teachers, even though Akash was lame, he looked cheerful, facing things courageously and was always ready to help others. His cheerfulness in the face of difficulties proved to be a good example to others. Fifth one, why was Akash keen on joining the boarding school? Akash's parents were reluctant to expose their only son to the rough and tumble of boarding school life. But Akash was an optimistic boy and he wished to experience the difficulties that one would encounter in a boarding school. So, Akash was keen on joining the boarding school. Sixth one, how did Nakul realize that his way of thinking was irritating to others? The pessimist attitude of Nakul made Akash to ask him why he always looks at the dark side of things. Then Nakul overheard the conversation of the teachers praising the positive attitude, cheerfulness and courageous nature of Akash. He then realized that his constant grumbling must be irritating to someone who always looked at the bright side of things. Seventh one, what do you think were the reason behind Nakul's anxiety? Nakul always looks at the dark side of the things and is pessimist in nature. Therefore, he is not a confident person and feels anxiety for every reason. The reasons behind Nakul's anxiety were his negative thinking, grumbling nature and uncertain behavior. Eighth one, how did Akash spread happiness among his friends? Akash was a very cheerful boy despite his lame leg. He always encouraged and went out of his way to help others. His optimistic approach spread happiness among his friends. Ninth one, what was Akash's attitude towards life? Akash followed his grandmother's advice. He understood that no one wants to weep with others who is always sad. He knew how to be cheerful in the face of difficulties. His positive approach towards the life influenced everyone around him. Thank you.